What is going on YouTube? This is SALTINECRACKUH, or Blake, and it is 4:11 p.m. on February 2nd, 2013. And welcome, guys. Welcome to my Music Matters of SALTINECRACKUH series. To those of you that are new to my channel, or this video may get featured on Mango's Gaming Hub, he's helping me out, letting me host a series on his channel for a month. On Sundays, by the way, so go check me out on Sundays on his channel. I'll link it somewhere. But anyway, if you're watching this on his channel, welcome. Basically, this series is just where I break down and kind of review an artist's album or mixtape or single or something, and kind of give you a breakdown of it and kind of tell you what I think. And hopefully, by the end of the video, you can get a good sense or feel of what I think about it and if you should go purchase it or not, or download it or whatever. But anyway, this album review is actually going to be A$AP Rocky's Long Live A$AP. It's my first review, but before I get into the review, let me talk about the gameplay real quick. However, it's not about the gameplay. But anyway, I'm running the Sniper DSR. We're playing a little Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the map Mirage. And I do pretty good. It's this map is part of the new DLC content that came out. So if you are on the PS3 or the computer, here's your chance to kind of get a look at the map and see what you think about it before you download it. But anyway, this album has actually been out for a while. It's been out for about 2.5 to 3 weeks. And actually before that, it had actually leaked, this Long Live A$AP album. And I've been pretty much listening to this thing non-stop. I actually burnt a disc so I could listen to it in my car, because I have a 2001 Suburban, and I don't have an MP3 player hooked up to it or anything. So I actually had to download it onto a disc so I could listen to it in the car. I really do listen to this thing like every day on replay. So I'm guessing you probably saw that little clip there. Me and my friend was over and we were messing around with my mom's camera. She got a new Canon Rebel TI, so we're messing around with it. So I thought I'd throw that in there for shits and giggles. But anyway, I started listening to A$AP Rocky probably about this time last year, actually, with his album Live Love A$AP. And I still listen to that all the time. My favorite song on that thing had to probably be What's Up, which was by Clams Casino. And funny that I bring Clams Casino up, because he pretty much produced like the whole thing. Pretty much produced the whole thing with the exceptions of Space Ghost Perp. There's a few Space Ghost Perp beats on there that were produced by him. And I forget his name, but it was the dude who produced Peso and Purple Swag. But I don't know his name. He's part of A$AP though. He's on there somewhere. I'll leave it in the description or something. But anyway, I started listening to him about last year, and Clams Casino was probably like the main producer on that project. And I feel like that's what kind of helped Rocky like make his career, was Clams Casino's really airy, smoked out, bass-driven beats. And I believe that's how he got his a lot of attention drawn to him. Rocky's next project that he put out before this Long Live A$AP album that he just recently put out was actually a group project, a group mixtape, and it was actually called Lords Never Worry. And it came out earlier, or last year, I guess, during the summer, before A$AP Rocky's new album was supposed to drop, but I guess it got delayed just because of him trying to get samplings cleared and stuff. But anyway, it kind of shed a new light on some of the members of A$AP, but I felt like it was kind of mediocre. My favorite song off there had to be Bath Salts. I also liked Jay Reed and Purple Kisses, but it was a little mediocre. It was kind of average. I liked his his Live Love ASAP project much better. So with A$AP Rocky's new album, Long Live A$AP, Clams Casino's production is really minimal on this thing, surprisingly. It is actually only found on one song, and that song is going to be LVL, which is one of my favorite songs on the album, but I still have no idea what LVL stands for. So if any of y'all know who are watching this, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Help a brother out, because I have no idea. But anyway, with that being said, I'm kind of glad that the duo that I love so much, A$AP Rocky and Clams Casino, are not consistent throughout this whole album. They're really only on one track together, and I feel like that adds diversity to the album, as well as kind of lets Rocky shine where you wouldn't normally see Rocky shining, which is on those really high up-tempo beats, such as Wild for the Night, which is produced by Skrillex, which is kind of like I guess you would call it trap step, because it's like dubstep and trap hip-hop together, and you mix them both together, and that's what you get. But anyway, I love that song. So since we're talking about songs, some of my favorite songs off this album are definitely Phoenix and Suddenly, just because they're both great storytelling songs. And then I like One Train just because it has an unbelievable featured list of artists. And then definitely the last song on the album, which is I Come Apart, featuring Florence from Florence and the Machine. Her voice really complements the song greatly. It's cool to see her on a hip-hop track. Now my least favorite songs, definitely Fashion Killer should have been left off the list. The song was just bad. I didn't like the beat, didn't like the hook, didn't get what Rocky was talking about, as well as I didn't like the hook or beat from the songs Pain or Hell. The Santi Gold verse I just didn't like at all. It was just annoying. So I definitely feel like A$AP Rocky's Long Live A$AP album is solid. It's fun to listen to. I really like listening to it. I've listened to it probably over 20 or 30 times already. But go check this thing out. It's a really great album. But with that being said, I am going to give it an 8.5 to 9 on a 1 to 10 scale. Just because I don't feel like it's up to par with stuff from like Kendrick Lamar, his Good Kid, Mad City album. But anyway, definitely go check this out. So with that being said, guys, please leave a like to increase your penis size, comment on the video if you're awesome, and subscribe for more content. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.